Hi, my name is Jessica Fibby, and this is my Strategic Human Resources Plan for the city of Bourbonville, Kentucky. My plan will include a recruitment and selection plan, which will be used in order to attract qualified candidates to the various positions around the city and determine if they are right for the job. It will include a benefits and compensation plan for the city employees, including any policies in place to help employees and their families. Retirement plans will be available for the employee to contribute to for when they are ready to retire from the city. An employee development plan will also be implemented to train and prepare employees for their positions and promotions within the city's organizations. Our mission in Bourbonville, Kentucky is to provide services to the community in a fair and effective way. We aim to create an inclusive and goal oriented atmosphere for our community and its employees. The recruitment plan will include in person and online advertising to reach a diverse set of applicants. Online job boards will allow candidates to be filtered out if they do not provide the minimum required documents during the application process. By conducting job analyses, we will update all job descriptions and create new descriptions where applicable. These descriptions will create a very detailed description of the job for those who are applying so that they understand what the job will entail before ever applying. We will also attend job fairs hosted by colleges around the state in order to reach a younger set of candidates. And there will also be internships available to students, which could also potentially lead to the hiring of younger candidates. This will help us offset those that are looking to retire in the next 10 to 15 years. Minimum job qualifications have been established for positions so that those who do not meet those minimum requirements will not qualify for the job. For those who do qualify, there will be a thorough interview process with the manager and possibly with the HR, depending on the position and the organization within the city. In order to ensure that we are meeting our diversity goals for the city, we will implement an affirmative action plan that will help us track our diversity by race, ethnicity, age, and gender. Those who are offered a job will be hired on for a 90-day probationary period, after which they will become a tenured employee. This will ensure security in their job and qualify them for the many benefits of being a city employee for Bourbonville. For certain roles, there will be a mandatory assessment that must be passed in order to move forward in the interview process. Some jobs may also require writing samples to be submitted along with a resume and a cover letter. These are all dependent on the position to be filled. And those who are being selected for managerial roles, whether it's internal promotions or a new external hire, will be subject to exams that test one's constructs or traits that will be applicable in a managerial position. Wages will be determined through job classification. Each job classification will include a range in salary. Therefore, we can offer wages we believe suits the person's experience and what they bring to the mission of the city. So those that may have less experience will get the lower end of that salary range, while those who may have more experience to bring will get that higher end of that range. So not everyone fits and starts at the same level of wages. Each job classification will be determined through job factor ranking. So, in each job factor that holds the most importance for a job will be weighted, and then those will determine the salary range for that particular job. All job descriptions will be updated quarterly to ensure that they are up to date for the sake of pay and for the sake of consistent recruitment. Benefits provided will be plentiful, as is often the case in the public sector. These include health insurance and life insurance and retirement plans for those who are tenured employees. Those who are in their 90-day probationary period will not have these options until they become a tenured employee. The city employees will also enjoy generous family leave policies such as maternity, paternity leave, and they will also be provided a child care assistance program, which provides child care assistance at a lesser cost at our local Head Start program. Some of the other extrinsic rewards will look like promotions, transfers, and assistance with the cost of continued education. There will be a lot of emphasis on training and growing within organizations under this new strategic management. There will be no other monetary rewards at this time, as there is no empirical research to determine that it is worth spending the budget money on that. Instead, that money could go toward other places that we could use improvement, as well as toward the child care assistance program. Retirement plans will also be provided to tenured employees. We will provide a 3% match on your investment, and you can opt to invest anywhere from 5% to 20% of your income into your retirement. This allows the employees to control their retirement investment and can be changed at any time. So, as the person ages, they may wish to invest more into their retirement than, say, a new college graduate might. And then those can be changed as time goes on. We will also perform performance evaluations, but they will not play a huge role in a person's job. We will instead emphasize training and achieving those key skills and competencies we need from our city employees. Clear KSAs and job factors will be well documented and measured through evaluation. Evaluations will be conducted by supervisors through surveys and self-assessment surveys. New hires and current employees will all be trained in order to promote from within the organizations. This will allow us to mitigate some of the costs that come with recruitment and turnover among external hiring. There must be a healthy balance between the two. We will also conduct thorough training for our supervisors on how to evaluate a person's work and how to provide effective feedback. They will essentially be trained on how to be a mentor to their subordinates. We must also be forthcoming with all employees about what is expected of them in their roles and what can be expected in their evaluations. They need to understand that a poor evaluation does not automatically qualify them for termination, that this is not a way for us to criticize or belittle them in their jobs. Instead, this is a way to show improvement or be able to show appraisal for what they have accomplished. And we must also involve the employees in the job analysis process and in understanding what the job entails. Rather than looking at a long list of tasks and duties, we will instead focus on a few more important factors of a position to evaluate them on. And then for those who are consistently receiving poor performance evaluations, will receive proper feedback and ways to improve. After their first poor evaluation, they will be notified of why and how to improve for the next time. If it does happen again, they will again be notified of why and how to improve, and that if they are to receive a third poor review, they will be subject to termination. If they do not improve, then due process will be conducted and termination may result. Those that are consistently demonstrating excellence in their evaluations consistently will be considered for promotions and transfers. The application process will be similar to that for external hiring, although their history of attendance, their evaluation scores, and other achievements at work will be considered. Those that are interested in promotions but maybe fall short on their evaluations will be mentored by their supervisor on ways to improve their performance. We will place a lot of importance on from promoting from within and training our employees to set goals and motivate them to get better at their jobs.